Hi friends, I'm Jess. My not so near death experience this week inspired me to vlog. Yay! So I've been wanting to vlog for a very long time now. As a matter of fact, I've been taking footage for close to 6 months and have done nothing with it at all, except I watch it all the time and think about how I would edit it, and then I just don't do that. So I had this experience this week that to me felt like near death. It felt like certain death. But the medical professionals say, not really, I wasn't really gonna die. But it felt that way. So since I've been given this pseudo second chance, I feel like it's a second chance at life, I thought, I'm gonna vlog. I'm not gonna waste this chance. I'm gonna get it on film, and then I'm gonna edit it, and then I'm gonna post it. It'll be so exciting. Now here's the story of how I almost died. I think I almost died. I was minding my own business, eating a delicious turkey panini with some friends at lunch. Talking, catching up, having a great time. I go to drink some water and oops, I accidentally swallow a ginormous piece of turkey panini. When it gets right about here, I think, ruh-roh, I'm going to die. And I did feel it in my throat, and it did feel like it wasn't supposed to be there. So automatically I react, and I kind of cough it back up. I gave myself the Heimlich from sheer panic. Well, I cough it back up, but I swear there's like a piece still stuck in there because I can feel something really funky in my throat. So instead of turning to my friends and saying, hey guys, I think I'm choking, can somebody help me? I say, I'll be right back. And I go outside. And I'm kind of pacing up and down because now panic has set in. I'm really nervous. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm dying and I'm wide awake. I get on the phone with my doctor. Call him right away. And of course it's like that, you know, the routing system. So a lady answers and I'm like, hey, I need to talk to a nurse like right now. And she says, sure, you know, well, can I get your social? And I'm fumbling it out. I can't remember it. It was a mess. So I said, I need to talk to a doctor because I'm choking. I'm dying, and you keep asking me these questions. I need to talk to a nurse right now. What she basically tells me is that the nurse's line opens at 5 p.m. It's about noon at this time. And maybe I can call back. And I said, as a zombie? As a walking dead? Because if I don't get help right this second, I'm gonna die. Blah, blah, blah. She says, I hang up the phone. I go back into the restaurant and I tell my friends, I'm like, you guys, I need to go to a hospital right this second. Bless their heart, they pack me up in the car, off we go to the hospital, to the emergency room. I get into the emergency room, and by this point, my hands have gone completely numb. Turns out, that's what happens when you have a panic attack. Weirdo things happen to your body. I think it's my brain shutting down because it's giving up on life. Whatever. So, there I am at the ER. I tell the lady, look, I was eating a sandwich, I choked, and I'm still choking, and I need someone to figure this out. There's something in here, figure it out, please. I must have been very obviously nervous / freaking out because I got right back into the room. They took me straight back there, right? And they're taking my vitals, and my favorite part of the story is there was this dear sweet man named James. James, the nurse / hero / medical professional dream come true. So James is like, so tell me what's happening. And I'm telling him, James, what's happening is I'm in the process of death. Maybe 2 out of 5 steps. I'm about 35% dead because I'm choking as we speak, and I can't breathe, and my hands are numb, and I'm on my way out, James. I'm gonna die. And this sweet man is trying to calm me down and trying to explain to me how it's kind of not possible that I'm choking to death because I'm so coherent, because my oxygen levels are great. Really, the only indication I'm giving is that I am flipping out and that I have to calm down. Kind of hard to do. So when I get nervous, I talk a lot. And I talked this man's ear off. I told him how nervous I was. I told him that this was the third closest I've ever come to dying. Story for another day. But the most important thing at that time to me was, I said, I need to do something that's very important to me right now. I have to tell you the funniest joke I know, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die, regardless of what you guys think. And I have to tell you this joke so that my legacy can live on. And I'm gonna need you to tell my husband, when you call him, to tell him I've passed away, that you are so sorry for his loss, but I did tell you the funniest joke you've ever heard. He let me tell it, and I did, and it was a hit because it's hilarious. As I'm freaking out a little bit in this triage room, I explained to him, you know what? I think it'll be okay, because I did see an episode of ER where Dr. Green had to save a girl who was choking. He took a pin out of his pocket, stabbed her in the throat, saved her life. She could breathe through a hole in her neck. I said, James, do you have a pin in this room right now? Because you might have to save me. Turns out they have scalpels. It's a safer way to do it, and they have some at the hospital, so I was safe. From triage, where he's telling me, I don't think you're dying, I don't think you're choking, but we'll get you checked out. Probably because I was gonna have a heart attack. They take me to the back to a bed, a hospital bed. And I'm waiting for the doctor to arrive. And the doctor gets there. And he's like, so tell me what happened. And I said, easy. There's a panini in my throat. It's got to go. Same thing. He tells me that my oxygen levels look great. The only indication is really that I'm panicking and I have to calm down. He starts to tell me that there's nothing stuck in my throat, that I've torn my esophagus, and what I'm feeling is the irritation in my throat that feels like a lump, and it feels like I can't breathe, and it feels like there's something there, but there's not. This doctor says, I'm gonna draw a picture for you of your esophagus. What he didn't know is that's my favorite part of the body, is the esophagus. He draws a picture of the esophagus. I'll put a picture up. And he explains to me how I'm fine, and I'm gonna be fine, and I'm gonna be sent home, and all will be good with the world. At this point, I still don't believe him. I still think that I'm gonna walk out the hospital doors and I'm going to drop. I had to explain to this man. I said, sir, my concern is, although you're a medical professional, you don't have x-ray vision, so you can't really know that there isn't something stuck in my throat like I feel there is. And my biggest fear is if we wait another 20 minutes, someone's gonna have to find Jennifer Love Hewitt, because I'm gonna straight be a ghost and I need a ghost whisperer to relay messages to my family. He didn't really know what to say to that. So after some time to really think it out, I started to believe the doctor who went to medical school, did residency, and now works in the ER of a very major hospital in San Diego. I think maybe he's legit, and I take his word for it. I'm not choking, my throat is irritated or hurts really bad because I almost choked to death. Technically, I didn't almost die of choking. Technically, I almost died of a heart attack from my panic. I almost ended up like those people on The Ring. Like I would have died like this, and not like this, because I wasn't choking. I was overreacting a little bit, a lot bit. And I'm so grateful for them, and I will be sending them notes. Thank you for kind of saving my life. That wasn't really in danger, but super felt like it was. They are my heroes of the day. It would be so nice to say, this has never happened to me before. What a crazy situation. I've never found myself in something so odd. False. This has happened to me in some form or another many times. Many times throughout my life. And it's really only when I look back at it do I see it for the crazy town situation that it was. But at the time, it's legit. As a matter of fact, I'll make sure to talk about a lot of these situations because they are quite unbelievable. And on this channel, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I wanna share my stories, interact with people, get a chance to make people laugh every now and then at some of my wackadoodle situations I happen to put myself in all of the time, and have a video journal. Super exciting. So make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you soon, friends. Bye!